Hi everyone, it's Vicki and welcome to my channel, and today I have two special things. One is I have a Stitch Fix to share with you. I took the big bundle out. The other is that I have a new camera. So welcome to my very first video on my Christmas camera. It has taken me, let's see, this is what, March the 3rd? Sunday? Yeah, March the 3rd. And it's taken me from Christmas to today to get brave enough to make a video on my new camera. I've played with it a little bit, but I was always worried that I would think it was recording and it wasn't, because it's quite a bit different than my old camera, which was super simple. And this isn't a big fancy hard to do camera, it's just a completely different thing. Like, I can see myself. In the past I would have to put my camera up, take a test shot, go turn it around, look at it to make sure I was in the right place in the frame. This one I can actually see myself, which is somewhat annoying. But I'll get used to it. So now I feel like I'm talking to myself instead of to you. But Stitch Fix box out of the way. Let's go through this bundle and then we'll decide what goes on the hanger and what might go back in the bag. Had a quick peek. I'm pretty impressed, I have to say. Okay, the first top on the bundle is this here. Let's see if I can hold it up, get it up good. See, now I can see. and when I very first, when I very first touched it, I saw this, and I thought, oh, okay, I kind of like that. And then I touched this, and I said, oh no, that's that like dotted Swiss I sent back before. But you know what? It's only at the top, so it really doesn't bother me that much. It has a lot of detail. It has these stripes there, and then this, and then that. So you got three different things going on. And then the back has it part of the way down as well. Let's see. It's kind of a heavy top, so it's a little hard to maneuver here. It's got a V-neck and a drawstring. And I believe this was, well, you know what? I'll get into the fabrics. I'll just post them down below. But, so let's see who makes this and what this baby costs. Oh, you can tell here that it's Daniel Rain. Wow, that comes in way better on this camera, doesn't it? Okay, so it is Daniel Rain Shahari tassel knit top in black and 2X for $58. So that looks very much like something I could wear to work or like, you know, dinner sometime. Next is a cardigan. Now, I've gotten a lot of cardigans. I don't really need any more cardigans, but this one is really pretty. It is a blue and black striped. It's pretty long. It looks pretty long. And it's a very loose weave, very light. Let me put my hand in there and see if you could tell that. It's a very loose weave, very long. It's just an open cardigan. I don't see any pockets or anything, very light. So it's almost just like, just not really something, you know, for out. I wouldn't call it outerwear at all in any way. I would say like in a restaurant to keep the air off of you. I do notice that the arms look pretty small, and because it's a loose weave, I know it's going to stretch really well, but it might look weird. But let's see what this has to say about this by Absolutely. Okay, Absolutely Doris Open Drape Cardigan in blue 2X for $54. So we'll try that on. Next is a dress. Yay, I like dresses. My stylist made a note. This is probably a good time because she references the dress. She said, where did she say? Wrong form. Here it is. She basically says that she knows that, you know, don't want to all poly, but that this does have poly, yet lends itself to the style. And she's right. A lot of these scuba, it's a semi-scuba dress, do tend to be poly because, and spandex or something. But anyway, so she's right. That is true. And let's take a look at it. Oh, and it's Leslie. My stylist is Leslie again. Last time I had Ashley, and I was like kind of surprised because I had all that poly, and now I'm back to Leslie, who I had previously, and she's done a really good job of trying to get some breathable fabrics. You know, If I'm going to just wear it in the office in Florida, I don't have that much problem with poly. But if I'm going to go outside, I need fabrics, you know, that breathe. So this is it. Now, may not impress you like this, but I have the feeling this is one of those dresses that looks way better on. The field of flowers narrows to the center, and it's got pretty pastel colors that I like. And it is made by Maggie London. So let's see what it says about this dress. I think this dress might be, oh, and look, it has sleeves. So many of these types of dresses are sleeveless, so it's nice to see one with sleeves. It says Maggie London Marinda knit dress in black 20X for $88. Well, if this is a good fit, I would definitely pay $88 for a nice dress. So let's see. It's been a while, it seems like, since I've got a dress that I would like wear to work or something. I've mostly got summery dresses. And this is really cute. It's a very flowy, bohemian, light fabric. I don't know what it is. I'm going to guess it's rayon. Look at all this detail in the top. And let's see, this is made by Ava James. I could see that through the lace. I could see it in the camera. It does have these plain old elastic sleeves, which are not that thrilling to me, but it appears to be a 3/4, not a long, and I don't mind it on 3/4. I mean, they're okay. It's just, I don't know. You can put a little more detail into them normally, is what I think. But on a 3/4, that's fine because it kind of like flows over it. And I've had it on a couple tops that I really like. So, oh, and the bottom has some detail as well. So, it's a pretty blue. I don't know what they're going to call this color. Ava James Charisse Eyelet Detail Top in blue 2X for $48. So, that's this one. Can't wait to try this on. Pretty excited about it. It looks like it would fit. And the final item is denim. Now, I've gotten a lot of denim. I don't really think that I need a ton of denim. However, this denim has a little something different. It's black. I very seldom get black denim. I had some black denim capris from D&Co quite a while ago, but it's been a while. So I'm kind of excited if, you know, because maybe it's just me, but sometimes I think if you wear black denim and you dress it up with something nice, like say that first top, that can pass as pretty nicely dressed, you know, rather than blue jeans, especially if it's not distressed. And these are by Reverie? Reverie? I feel like I'm not saying that right. And they appear to be like a straight or boot cut. No, they're straight. I think they're straight leg. And they do seem to have some stretch. The thighs seem like they might work. So I'm anxious to try these on. One thing that had me sort of excited about is they have the little, you know, the shorter zipper, which made me think they're more of a mid-rise. But then when I saw the distance between that and the crotch, it's pretty substantial. So I worry that these are going to have that crotch drop I can't stand. But anyway, so they are the Reverie Luna Straight Leg Jean in black, size 20X for $48. So the total of my stylist picks are $296 for all 5 items, the entire box. If I were to get all 5 of them, of course, I would get a 25% discount. So that would take $74 off the price. I don't pay a styling fee, so there's nothing to refund there because I have the Style Pass. And so that means if I wanted to keep all 5 of these items, which is jeans, a dress, 2 tops, and a cardigan, $222. That seems like a good price to me. So let's see if you can read this with my new camera. I gotta cheat and look here. There we go. So let's go try these on. So excited. It's a good box. Okay, here's the dress, and I must say this is very comfy. It feels almost like wearing, I don't know, loungewear or something. Very comfy. Now I did put a belt on it. It's my own belt. In fact, I asked my husband when I was walking through the living room, "What do you think of this dress, honey?" And he says, "Oh, I don't like that belt at all." Said, "It's not from Stitch Fix. The belt's mine is off of another dress. But I just wanted to show you because it does give such a completely different look to the dress with or without the belt. It has it's one of those dresses where the bodice meets the skirt and it's just a plain seam there, which isn't my favorite. I usually like sort of a, a sewn in belt or some sort of transition. However, because of the pattern of this dress, the way it falls, I don't think there's a lot of choice here. I think you have to be pretty plain. Like I say, it's very, very comfortable. It has sleeves, so I wouldn't even have to wear a cardigan necessarily. And what I didn't realize before, it has a nice V-neck. So, and it's got some flow. It feels really good. I have no shapewear on. This is just me in it, just me. With shapewear, I don't know, maybe it'd be too big. I don't know. I think it's right. I mean, I don't like things too tight, but I don't like them to be huge either. I think under the arms is where it fits, where I wouldn't want any tighter under the arms. So I think it's a good fit. I think it's comfy. I think the pattern is pretty. So overall, I like it. I like it with and without the belt, but almost more with a belt. Maybe not that belt, but a belt. It gives it a little cinch to the waist. So, okay. So let's start with the cardigan. I was right. See how much tighter it is here than here. I would probably, if I wanted this cardigan, have to size up. Plus it doesn't really meet. I know it's probably meant to have that design where it's just open, but I prefer to look like it could meet a little. But it is cute, and it goes very well with the colors in this top and these black jeans. I mean, these are definitely were well styled together. But let's take that off and let's look at the other items. Okay, so for the top, it's long, a little bit longer, I think, than I would have hoped for, but that's okay. It's not that long. I just like tops to be in proportion, I guess. It's very comfy. The sleeves, actually, the elastic is pretty loose, so even though I push it up, it does tend to come down. But I don't mind the billowiness if it's at the 3/4 length. I have it just tied down here. Obviously you could wear it open, which is nice and strong. It stays upright. Or you could tie it up, but of course that's going to bother me. It's not anywhere near my neck, but just knowing that it's all tied up I think would bother me. But just to give you a view of it. So that is the top there. The pretty lacy detail. In the back it has it as well. And then it's got it here at the hem. So the jeans. Let me adjust the camera to get the jeans a little better. Okay, so the jeans. I so wanted them to fit perfectly. They do not. They're not horrible, but I think I would regret that if I were to get them. They do have quite a bit of crotch drop. I did pull them way up. I had to pull them way up in the back as well, which I normally don't have to do. It still rides down a bit. But, and then, I don't think that's so bad here. I don't think it looks weird or anything here. Maybe it does and I just can't see it. But what it has going on is that whole thing where there's a pooch at the knee, just like in my last box was, what was that? The Wantable box? Had those black Alexia by Michael Studio. I was going to keep till I looked at them in my bedroom mirror and I saw they had this thing here where they just collect fabric right here. And I've had that in a couple pairs of pants. And these are doing it as well. I do want black jeans. Kudos to Leslie the stylist for sending them to me. I still would like to get a pair that work. And these feel good. They have a nice stretch. They have the compression that feels right. Like it's kind of supporting you kind of feel. So I do like them. They're just too much between the crotch seam and the waist seam for me for my short little self. There's like that much, too much fabric. So that's, oh, it isn't everything. I have the one other shirt to try on, right? Okay, so one last look at this and I'll go put on the other top. Okay, and so we have the last top, and it has the, I call it dotted Swiss, I don't know what it is, and it does have a tie that could be tied here, which I did too. Didn't like it so much. Open, didn't like it as much, because it kind of, the top isn't really boho, it's a little bit more, not dressy, but just a little more like work standard, and left open, I didn't like it for work standard. Tied up, didn't like that. Own personal taste, not that it wouldn't work at work. So I had it kind of halfway down. Whoops, came untied. Fix that up. But the bottom isn't that dotted Swiss. I think this would be a good work top. You know, you could wear this with black pants. Very versatile. Sort of nondescript in that way. You know, just very versatile. Could dress it up, dress it down. Yeah. So that's what I think about it. It's comfy enough. I don't know. It's not, you know, if I saw this hanging on the rack, I wouldn't go, ooh. But then when I tried it on, I said, you know, I think that would have a lot of wearability working in an office. And then, you know, it could be worn on weekends too, or so. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I can always use work tops that are not 100% polyester, so this one kind of fits that bill. That's one of the things that I like about it. Okay, I'm back after a hot try on. And I have a cold drink now. My house is like 78 or something. My husband turns the air conditioner way down or up, whichever way you look at it, during the day. But I'm going to go crank it down because I'm going to cook shortly. In fact, I think I'm going to do my second episode of Ugly Kitchen Cooking today. So watch for that. Actually, that will probably be up before this because those are much easier to edit usually. All right, so before I do the hanger in the bag, let's talk about what fabrics these are made of. First was this top, which I kind of thought would be polyester because of the top, but as I was unsure of the bottom. The bottom turns out to be 93% rayon, 7% spandex, and the top part is 100% rayon, which doesn't surprise me at all because it's that same fabric that was on an entire blouse I had last time, but this is rayon and spandex, and it does have some stretch to it, but it still has a nice flow even without the stretch. So it's kind of heavy on the bottom. My husband, he liked it, so, and he's been pretty negative about today's. I think he just doesn't want me to spend money, maybe, I don't know. The jeans, let's see what they are. I'm going to assume they're all cotton. The jeans are, drumroll, 42% cotton, 30% polyester, and 2% spandex. And that's to give them the stretch and compression and the fit that they have. They're really nice jeans if they weren't so long-waisted. And maybe just they didn't have that knee thing. I think, you know, my upper legs are where I carry weight, and at the knee, and then it not below that. So sometimes I get that munching of fabric there. I don't know what you call it, bunching of fabric there as you switch between the two sizes. So, but they have that too, which is too bad. But Leslie, thank you for sending them, and I hope you will continue to send me some black denim until I find a pair that works for me. The next top, I'm going to guess, is rayon cotton. Let me think. It's gauzy-like. I don't know if you can tell that in the, look at it, the fabric's got that kind of rough gauzy feel. So let's see what this one is made of. And it is, drum roll, 100% rayon. So, nice rayon top. Next is the dress, which I'm going to tell you is 100% polyester probably, maybe a little spandex, because it's kind of like a scuba, but not quite as heavy as a scuba. This dress is 95% poly and 5% spandex. So pretty much the same fabric composition as other scubas. It's just a little lighter, which is not bad. And finally, the cardigan. I have no idea what the cardigan is made from. I don't have a clue, but I do have the tag. 100% acrylic. So there we go. 100% acrylic, poly and spandex, rayon, cotton, poly and spandex, and polyester trim and rayon spandex bottom. So now, which items are we going to keep? The first item on the pile is this. While I don't look, I'm sorry, you can't see it. Let me fix the camera where you can a little better. There we go. The first item is this. While I don't look at this and get all excited and say, oh, I love that, I'm in love with that, that sort of thing, I think would be a very wearable top for me. I think it's a great work top. It's comfortable. It's we have casual, business casual, so like I don't wear a blazer and stiff shirt every day. I think this would be nice to wear with just black trousers, and it's really a 12-month blouse because it's short sleeve, and if it was cooler you could put a not a camisole, a cardigan with it. So I think that this is going to be my first item on the hanger. What do you think? Yeah, I know it's not strikingly exciting, but I think it's very utilitarian, and I think it's a smart purchase. Okay, next up are the jeans. And I think we all know that I like the jeans. I like them a lot, but they don't fit well enough for me to keep them. I would like to. I kind of try to rationalize them in my mind, but no, can't do it. So sadly, the jeans must go in the bag. First item in the bag. Next is this top. Now, there are lots of things I like about this top, and then there are a few things I don't like about this top. Not wild about the sleeves. I think it's a little long, and these are a little loose. I don't know, maybe it's a little big. I probably would look better on a size down, maybe. And it's not my favorite shade of blue. I like blue, but this is sort of a Wedgwood blue, which is not my favorite. However, again, I think this is a blouse I would wear. I would see me wearing it, because I could wear this with shorts. I could wear this with capris. It's light enough. I think for now, this item is going to go on the hanger. And my husband liked it, which was weird because he didn't like much of anything in this box this time. So he liked the two tops. I think that was it. The box arrived on Saturday, so what do I have till Tuesday, I guess? So I might change my mind by Tuesday, but right now I think I'm going to keep it. The dress. Okay, well, I think this is a very functional dress for work. V-neck, short sleeve. I get a lot of, scuba type dresses or fit and flares that are all sleeveless, so I do appreciate that this has sleeves. I do like that it has a V-neck instead of that up here neck that a lot of them have. My husband had made a derogatory comment about it after I took the belt off with it. And, well, he didn't like the belt. And then when I took it off, he had a different comment to make about it. And I can see what he's saying. I think that this needs a belt, or it needs something in the middle to make it look just a step up. When it's just this, maybe it shows that I'm short-waisted if you don't have a belt with it. So I'm thinking for right now that I might keep this dress, and then I will go belt shopping for something that's a little more appropriate to it. But I think it's well made. See, his comment was that he didn't think it looked that way, but I think it just needs the shape of a belt to help it. Or I might even be able, no, it's got a zipper. Dang, I was going to say I might even be able to take another seam around that middle just to pull it up a little, but it's got a zipper, so I can't really do that easily. But for now, I'm going to put this on the hanger despite his objections to it. He doesn't have to wear it, I do. And I'm going to put it on the hanger for now, and maybe in a day or two I'll have a different view, or I will have a belt that does make it look better. And the final item is the cardigan. I don't think there's any secret here that this cardigan is going to find its way back into the box. It's very soft. I forgot to mention that part. Very soft, and it's very cute. And it looked really good with that top and those jeans because they are exactly the right colors. But I don't really need it. And it is, oh, well, it's not too tight in the arms to wear, but I just don't like the way it looks, where it makes your top of your arm look poofy. Kind of like the jeans do, where there's a shift in your elbow and your knee that you can just, I don't know. Anyway, but more than anything, it doesn't even look like it could come anywhere near closing. So if I were to want this cardigan, I would definitely order a size up. If you're a 2X, if you're built anything like me, you might consider, if you want it, you might consider a 3X in this instead of a 2X. So that's the other item in the bag. So as it stands right now, I have 3 items that I'm thinking of keeping, and the other 2 are in the bag. This is a great bag. I liked every item when I saw it. In fact, when I saw every item, I said, I think I've just jinxed myself that I'm going to have some fit issues or something, because I liked every item when I first took it out of the bag. So anyway, thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate your support. I hope I'm looking in the right place. I don't know whether to look over there at the camera or over here at myself in the viewfinder, but I'll get used to the new camera, and hopefully the quality on it is nice. So I'll move in close so you can tell me, is it nice quality? Is it better? Is it an improvement? Should I go back to my old camera for this sort of thing? Let me know.